Hello, welcome to Super High Graphics. First, let's take a look at the intro. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel because our videos will help improve your growth and creativity.
Hello guys, and I want to say a big happy new year to every one of you. Yeah, I've been away for some time, so it's good to be back again. And yeah, we have to get back to our tutorials as usual, showing us one or two skills on graphic design. So today we're going to make something simple, like let's say a flyer. Delete what you have on your screen. Okay, delete what you have on your screen. Now let's set the background of our design. First you have to come to background here. Now you come to from gallery. You want to select an image that will make use of for the background. Okay, here is the image that I want to make use of. So I'll just select one to one and bring it to something like towards the center like this. Yeah, so I'll just crop it out like this. Okay, good. Now I have what I want as the background. The next thing is to start setting up some of the design page also. So I'll just come to shape and create let's create a circular shape. For this shape we are going to give it a kind of a fading gradient effect. So let me see if I have any on the page. So I don't have, so I'll click on gradient. Let me see if I have. I do not have any that I've used before. So let's just create one myself. Click on this plus sign, click on the lighter on any of it, and just click on this color pick tool. Bring this down to absolute transparent, like 100%, like 0. So you okay that. Now this one that is of colored, you can leave it. The one that is of colored, you can leave it and just come back. Now we have a gradient effect flowing up, but we want it to make it a perfect circle. So we are choosing center radius. You can see the center radius. Now I have center radius. Okay, that. So here is the effect that we're making use of. So this effect now, this might not really look what we want it to be. So you can see the shape that I created. So I'll just bring it somewhere here. All I'll just do now is to okay that and just duplicate it. I'll just duplicate it like this. Then come back and make it a perfect circle. Just make it a perfect circle. Just like that. Okay. Good. Now I have this. But this, I'll edit it and come back here. So this other side, I want to drag it in the two. Now this, the transparent inner side, I'll just bring it to the upper side like this. I want it to be something like this. You can see this. Okay, good. Now I have this. So I have the other side of the background totally black. So okay that. Now I've created this. For this to be really effective, let me go and give it a color. So I'll just come to, you can okay it and come out of edit and come to ordinary color on your color palette. Enable the color and let's just give it a black color. Now you can see the effect. So all you just have to do is increase the size to cover the page. So you have something like this. You can see this, right? So you can leave it to something like this. Now good. Okay that. Click on your layer. This upper one that is the total black one, you just have to bring the down one upward and lock the thicker one, which is the black. Okay it. Now you can see the effect. You can see the effect is giving me. Okay, good. I have I have it. Now the next thing I'll do is to bring in an image that I'll be making use of, which will be like a lady.
You ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on.
Okay, here is the lady. I made use of PHOTOROOM to remove the background of this image so as I can get what I want, which is this. So all I'll just do now is, you can see the lady is in a sitting position, so I'll try and strategically position this to fit my design. So I'll just do this. You can see the two rings. That's the effect of that background. The two rings at the background do not feel like the lady is sitting on the rings. So you can increase it. I don't want the lady's face to show, so it will just be like a faceless boss lady. You can see that. So with this being done, the next thing I will just do now is to let me add something to spice up the background again. Okay, here is a dice. Here is a dice. Now the next thing I will do here is just to come to color filter and just remove the saturation to absolute 0. You can see this. So it's giving me a very beautiful black and white effect. Okay, that now this is here. I'll just duplicate it. You can reduce the size a little, duplicate it, bring it to somewhere here, reduce the size of this, and position it somewhere here like this. You can see this. Okay, good. Now the next thing is to type in the text. Let's say boss lady. Okay, let's make it a capital letter. Okay, that bring this here. The next thing we are going to do now is just to try and get that. Let's go for font. Okay, font. Now under my primary font, let me just search for something. When I'm making my design, sometimes I already have an idea of the font that will fit. So let me search for something. And the reason why this is the reason why you must design as often as you can, so as you can familiarize yourself with all these tools and effects. Okay, let's use this. You can see this is Destructing something like that, but here is the name. The name is pretty long for me to pronounce, so here is the font. Just search through it, you will see it. Okay, good. Now I have this. The next thing I will just do is come to my color. Just come to color and come to gradient color. I want the golden effect color, so I'll just I'll have to select the gradients myself. Come to the first one here, edit it, pick a color. So in this case, I might just say, let me pick a color from here. I want to create a golden effect. Okay, so I'll just make this here like this, make it a little deep. You can see how I came by the color. Okay, let me call out the color. This is D3 8D 0D. That's the color code right here. Okay, now the second one, I'll have to put a color in between. So let me just click on this plus sign. It will create a color in between. So the same thing, you just come to this same color effect that you have. Let me look for something yellowish, bright yellow. So you can just select it on the page here and come and get what you feel like will fit. So let me get something and give us a color code. Okay, I want it a little bright so as it can give us a golden effect. Now I can just click on this place, do the same thing, and just get something that will give me a golden color effect, just like that. So you can see this. Great. So you can choose the style of you can choose the gradient effect that you want. So in this case, let me say I want something like this. something like this. Okay, it's fine like this. Now you can see the golden effect. This is beautiful. So that is how you can just get your golden effect color. Let me give us the color code so as we don't have to stress whenever we want to create our own. So here, the first color right here is the same thing as the last color right here. So the color at the center, let me give us the color code. The color code for this bright yellow that I made use of is FCE 673. That's the color code right here. So those are the two colors. The first one I called and this other one. That is the two colors that will make up your golden gradient effect. Now I have a boss lady. The next thing that I will just do is, let's say boss lady Abuja something. Let me type Abuja. Okay, make it a capital letter. Now let's go for a font for this one. But the font of this one must be something bold. So I have an idea of what I want it to be. So I'll just, since it's a bold font that will be very clear, I'll just come for my Garros Rose or something like that. Okay, Garros regular. Yes, whenever I'm using a very big bold color, that's the color I usually use. So I'll just increase the size to something like this. Try and effect it to be almost the same size, not too long than the boss lady that I have above. So the next thing is to give it a font, give it a color, sorry. So give it the same gradient color that we are making use of. You can see this. Great. So here we have it. The next thing is to create a shape. Let's create the rectangular shape like this and place it right underneath this. Now for this, let's give it a color so as we can see it. Then you come to color and give it the same gradient color. Okay, you can see this now. Okay, let me bring this down a little to create some space in between the bars, and I want to increase the size of this to something like this. You can see that. Okay, great. Okay, there I have it. Okay, now you can center everything properly and all of that. So the next thing is, let's say we want to add an address and maybe RSVP, something like that. So for me to do that effectively, I'll just come to text and type in, let's say, the address. Let's say something like 34 Central area opposite, let's say opposite, okay, Central Bank. Abuja. Let's just say, okay, this is the address. Okay, good. Now just resize this and position it somewhere here. Let's check the size, increase and let's reduce the size. Now let's make use of size 20. Let's make use of size 20, so you position it somewhere here like this. Position it properly. Now use your relative positions, align it to the center. But the good of this is, let's make it a black color. So when you're giving it a color, give it a black color. Now to make it really obvious, since that's the major point of location, you just give it, let's make it bold. Now you can see that is good. So let's say I want to add like a location icon, so I'll just come here and just come and search for location icon. I have this in my phone already.
Like we're gonna drown, but we both know how to swim always says we'll fall down. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if
Okay,
you hit the bottom,
let me say okay, I'm going with this. Okay, let's reduce the size as much as possible and position it. Check the size. Let's make it a size of 4. Okay, and position it properly. Okay, good. Now I want to add let's say reservation, and let's say it's a social group where you have your platform and all of that. But now let me add something. Then you come here, you can see here, after clicking now you see arrow. Let's create an arrow to demarcate the address and the, let's say, the phone number and the reservation. So place the size of these to 1, and let's make use of, let's say, this is the arrow. Okay, that's the arrow end, that's the ending of the arrow, and then the arrow, this is the beginning, this is the end. So we're using the same end. The two of them has the same ending, so you can just increase the size as much as you feel fit. Above here you can see, so every arrow you want to create is an automatic, the default stroke of 6 that comes with it, so you just reduce it to 0 so as you don't have any stroke effect. So you come back, since you have level 1, you can increase the head, that's the size of the head, to the highest. So fine. Okay, that now you can see this. So I'll just change the color of that. Let me change it to a black color.
Let's take it slow.
Now here I have it. The next thing is I'll just try and rotate it to be straight, like on a straight line, or you can use your rotation tool. Now by the time you have it at, let's say, size rotation of 45 degrees, that should be a straight one. So you can just position it here. Okay, so you just position it properly to demarcate this. Nice. So the next thing, you can duplicate the click out. You can come to your layer and just duplicate the text. You can see, click on this pen and click on duplicate here. Now you have it duplicated on your screen. Click on layer to go back, bring it right here, then you come to under A here, edit it, and there. So you can just type in, let's say, the reservation dash okay. So you can just type in the number to contact. Okay. Alright, so that is it. Back and bring it right underneath this. So for this, you can reduce the size. Reduce the size to, let's say, 15. And give it a proper positioning. Let me reduce the size of this, of the location that I have above, to 15 also, so as it will be the same thing. When you're unable to click anything on your page, just come to your layer here and you'll be able to just click on the item. So let me reduce the size. So let's say size 15. Okay. Now center it. Set everything properly.
take it slow.
So I want to adjust the
Where
location.
we gotta be, you know you'll have a good time wherever you're.
Just like that.
Let's
So take your time to arrange your work to be very neat. So that is it. Then you can rearrange this one also. Just bring it somewhere here. Let's just duplicate that. Let's say you have any other thing you want to add on the other side. Position that one properly. Also to something like this. So you can see this. Now the next thing you can add to beautify your design, let's say the date. So now you can just type in your date. Let's say the date that the event is going down is Friday 6th. That should be on Friday. The next Friday is 6th. Yeah. January. Let's say January. Make everything a capital letter. And just reduce the size like this. Reduce the size. Position it somewhere. This is where I want the date to be. So I'll just come to alignment. You can see alignment. Align the text to the center like this. Good. Now let's come to style. That style. I want to give the cyst some boldness. Okay. Now you can see that I made the cyst bold. Nice. So that's the date. Now that I have everything set, I still feel like let me add some things to beautify the design again. So the next thing I want to do now is, let's say if you have a logo, you can add a logo somewhere here. Let me just get something that will fit for a logo. Okay, let's say this is the logo. House of Sarah. Okay. Fine. You can see how everything is coming together little by little. So let's say boss lady, let's add like a glass cup and time. Let's add some time here and let's say something to just make it fancy. Let me add some kind of glass cup, like a wine glass cup. Okay, I have this right here. Let me just it. Okay, yeah, I have it. Now, the reason why I want to add this, you can see where I added the date. I want this glass to be like a pointer to where the date is. Can you see that now? How everything is adding up little by little, and yeah, you have a very beautiful design, and you've made a very beautiful design. So you can add any other thing that you feel like can make your work really beautiful and all of that. So with this, you've made a very beautiful design. Thank you for watching. If this was really helpful, kindly like and subscribe to the channel, and you can talk to me in my WhatsApp. The link is right under this tutorial. So once again, happy new year, guys. We're going to do a lot of big things together this year. I have so much in plans. As time goes on, I'll be revealing them to us. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.